this style is so lightweight. Like, my god, it's as if I have nothing on my hair. It's so lightweight, so lightweight. It's crazy. Hi, special one, and welcome to another day in the life of Sammy J. So, today's week, or let me just say weekend, is mostly going to be about maintenance day. And so, there are a lot of things that I'm going to be doing. Like, I'm going to go for my laser hair removal treatment. Then tomorrow, I'm going to do my hair. Maybe Sunday or Monday, I'm just going to put on some press-ons, and I even want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory about my skin. Listen, guys, I have struggled with, if I know that I've struggled in my family, the women are hairy, right? So we have hair like that will come out on our chin and stuff like that. And so the first time that I noticed the hair, I think was maybe when I was 15 or 16. I was in primary school. I think I was really in boarding school, and I realized that maybe one strand of hair came out, then I was pulling it, then maybe it was two or three, then I started pulling each started pulling them out. And one thing about hair is that when you pull it the wrong way, instead it grows. Either it can grow while being coiled up inside, or again it can just multiply more, and maybe the more you shave, the more it increases and allows the hair to grow faster. So that was the mistake I made. Before I knew it, I went from 1 hair to 3 hairs, from 3 hairs to just having had like hair everywhere on my chin, and everywhere on my chin, and even on my jaw, right? So literally it was as if I was growing a beard. So this was like a very big complex of mine. I tried everything. I tried the soaps, be it black soap. I tried some strong treatments, masks, everything, but maybe it will work for a period, but then it will turn out to be worse. Why? Because I was trying to treat what did they say? I was trying to treat the fruits and not the root, right? So the fruit was dark spots on my face, but the root was the hair. So I was trying to treat my dark spots without treating the hair condition, and no matter how much I tried, maybe some dark spots that weren't hair related will fade, but my jaw was always dark, my chin was always dark, and nothing worked until I went to an esthetician, and she was like, you have ingrown hairs, all this hair pilosity, you have to treat it first before we now try to clear up your skin, because no matter how much we try to treat your skin, as long as the hair keeps growing, because it's actually the hair that was making me dark. I'm going to try to put some pictures. I don't know if I can find my old pictures, but guys, my skin used to be so bad, and I don't even know. Right now I'm back from work, so I haven't even washed, and maybe I'm a little bit dark because the light in my bathroom is not clear. But my skin today is better. It has a lot of the dark spots have faded, and it was and that what helped is when I started laser treatment. So I started laser removal of my hair in 2023. I think it was in June 2023. And when you start laser, if you do it today, for example, you have to wait 6 weeks before your next session. And with the way my pilosity was high, I had to do like minimum of 6 treatments minimum, so it could go up to 8, right? And I wasn't consistent because something happened personally. I had to stop, but then I think I did from June to probably like December. Then I had to stop because of some health issues, and then I started again maybe in 2024, I think, until it reached a point where now I only have to go like once or twice a year, because again they treated listen, my skin was so, you could see my pores, and you could literally see like the the what do you call it, yeah, exactly, the pores where the hair was growing. So regardless of what I was trying to put on my face, as long as those pores were open and the hair was still growing, I could not treat it. But ever since, I'm going to put like a recent picture of mine now, because again, I don't even know if you guys can really see, but my skin has been smoother and smoother the more, you know, I did the treatments. And now the treatments that I'm doing, like what am I doing, is it the microneedling? Microneedling has been helping, and even a few peelings. And I just know that I have to be patient with my skin, because the way the skin is very sensitive, and so sometimes you have to even be careful about the exfoliants and the peelings and the whatnot. So I'm treading my skin very lightly. But yeah, later this evening I have my routine treatment, like they call it again, because I'm no longer doing every 6 weeks. You probably, like, the last time that I did, I think, was in November of 2025, and now we are in May. So you can understand that it's been 6 months since I've not done any laser treatment, and I'm going back again because I started realizing that my hair has started growing back more than usual. On my chin, it's like it doesn't grow as much as it used to, but on my chin, yes, on my jaws, it doesn't grow as much as it used to, but on my chin it gets. So they even had sent me an email like, hey, it's time to book your yearly routine for your laser treatment, just to see the progress of the growth of the hair. And you know, from that we will see if again maybe we'll do like two. I'll do one, then wait 6 weeks and do a last one, then the next one is going to be 6 months away. But yeah, laser treatment has really helped a lot with my skin and how I feel and just how I carry myself. I used to be very ashamed of my skin. I'll put filters, I will not even go out. I'm not even someone that used to that does makeup. So I'm sure if I had learned makeup, I would literally be going out every single day. I would have been going out every single day with makeup. But this was a part of my story that, you know, I just didn't even like myself. I didn't feel pretty, I didn't feel beautiful because of these dark spots. And then I had acne again, so my face was just a mess. But the moment I started doing laser treatment and just having some products that help, like vitamin C, but it's after maybe like 1 week after the treatment, I'll start using vitamin C, niacinamide, tranexamic acid, and of course hyaluronic acid to keep my face hydrated. That was when I really started doing results. I started seeing results, sorry. And then it's only 2025 that I started exfoliating or treatments like chemical peels and microneedling. And I noticed that microneedling really helped my skin just to glow. And just like Dr. Giselle has what did he say, has proposed, I'm definitely going to buy my own at-home kit from Banners so that I can be able to, you know, do it maybe once a week and see how my skin reacts. Because the 2 or 3 sessions of microneedling that I've done, I saw a great change in my skin. Like, I was growing and everyone was looking at me like, someone, you're having glass skin. I'm like, it's microneedling, no, it's microneedling. But gosh, really, I've just reached a stage in my life where, you know, I'm investing in just the products and treatments that will just boost my skin and make me love myself in my skin. And again, you know, you have to feel good to look good. What do they say? Well, look good to feel good. So I'm really just at a stage in my life where I've reached the age where I need to invest in my skin and just what my body and my health needs, just for me to at least look myself in the mirror and just feel like, oh yeah, you're changing, you're just taking care of yourself. Now you're more intentional in what you're doing, what you're eating, and all of that stuff. So yeah, let's get ready. I'm about to actually undo my hair because my weekend is booked. When I say booked, it's booked beyond reason. My sister has to help me do my hair tomorrow. So today I'll go for my treatment. Tomorrow I'm going to my brother's house. where my sister is living. We're going to do my hair. Sunday, we'll see how things are going. Lucky enough, Monday is a public holiday, so regardless of what happens, if I'm not able to do everything this weekend, I'm just going to maybe complete it on Monday, since everywhere is going to be closed. But yeah, I'm going to undo my hair, then we're going to go for appointments. See you guys soon.
Once in a while I dream. Once in a while I think of you. I reminisce on days gone by when you and I were new. Once in a while I dream, hoping that you'd return to me, but I know that you're not coming back, so once in a while I dream. Each moment passes like hours.
Hi special one, good morning. Listen, I'm trying to find the best location with the best lighting so you guys can see my skin properly, because in the bathroom I'm dark and it feels like nothing's happening. But hey, yesterday I showed you guys that I went for my laser treatment, and so after every session, you know, how does laser treatment even feel? It's like pinches, you know, like different pinches. You hear like chook. Whenever you hear that like that sound like chook, it means it's detecting hair, and that's the hair that it has caught and like it burns or something, like dries it up or something. So surprisingly enough, like again, my chin area is actually my very problematic area on my face. It's where the hair on my face grows the most, and so whenever she was passing, you could hear the and I could feel like the pinching. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like someone takes a needle and is piercing you, kind of, but it doesn't hurt that bad. I can say honestly, the pain is what, I'll give it a 2 or 3. It's honestly not bad. So it was a good experience. This is what my face is looking like. I think you guys can all see what my face looks like, how much it has improved. And this is under my skin where she mostly went through. She did the whole chin, because my jaws are fine, to be very honest. I hope this is clear, because from what I'm seeing, I don't know, my phone camera isn't doing justice to my face. But yeah, this is what my face is looking like. And so whenever you do things like microneedling or laser treatment, I got my esthetician advised me to get a Cicaplast. This thing is very hydrating. The very first time that I did the laser treatment, she gave me like a gel like moisturizer, but this, oh my god, whenever I put it on my face, it moisturizes and it really just gives me a subtle glow. But yeah, this is actually very good. I just need to use this for the next 3 days to allow my face to rest and to rejuvenate, and without any actives. Even your face wash has to be something soft with maybe hyaluronic acid. This is very good. Cicaplast, La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Gel B5, very good. But yeah, today's Saturday. It's time to continue with our maintenance weekend. I have to go and see my sister to do my hair. Then I'm also visiting. She's leaving my brother, and my brother's wife just gave birth, so I had to cook some fish and plantain, so that, you know, when you go to a newborn's house, you never come empty-handed. And so I just had to ask because I feel like they have been eating a lot of achu and pepper soup for the past weeks ever since she's given birth, and so I didn't want to just come again with the same thing they've been eating, so I wanted to do something different. So I just said, okay, I'll do some roasted fish, we can eat something chill, something small and light, because again, achu soup and pepper soup are very good, you know, for pregnant women. It helps in the milk production, especially pepper soup. Everything that's just watery and has a lot of water is good for milk production, so she has to be eating it every day at some point. But yeah, the food is ready, kids are ready, I'm ready. We have to go and buy, my son has his classmate's birthday today, and so we have to go and buy his gift. We'll probably get a few things for the baby too. But yeah, that is what my day looks like today. And as you guys see, I'm really enjoying how my skin has been healing, and now I can see my proper color, because you guys see this is like my natural color, but my face was so dark, and when the dark spots started fading, people maybe felt like, are you bleaching or something? But I'm like, no, I'm brown in nature. Like I'm not dark, but every time people felt like maybe I was dark, and when the dark spots started fading, they're like, Sammy, you're changing, what's happening? I'm like, you should see my body. I'm brown. But yeah, anyways, let's get started with our day. Maybe a mirror to the baby could be a nice gift. Don't even know, but yeah, I'm tempted to take these and maybe some diapers for the baby, because again, listen, as a newborn, as a parent of a newborn, you never like diapers, and it's always advised to take from 3 upwards, because listen, that number one doesn't stay long. Children grow out of diapers quickly, so maybe this and some diapers.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
The fire burned out. The warmth has gone away. The fire burned out, darling. The warmth has gone away. You turned so cold on me, baby, and you'll miss my love someday. Fire burned out. It's fading slow and deep. The fire burned out, darling. It's fading slow and deep. I'll keep on moving
Ok, prends les croquettes. Elle dit que ma soeur, si veut seulement me puger, comment est-ce qu'elle me met les kilishi avec les croquettes en bas et puis tu as les fruits juste à côté? Is this what they call a balanced diet?
One day I'll open my heart again, just like I always knew.
Hi, special one. So I know yesterday I didn't even speak or whatnot, but listen, we finished late. I think we finished at around 10:30. So the time for me to get back home it was like past 11. And listen, I just had the time to just scoop into my bed and sleep because I was tired. So moments of truth. Here is my hairstyle. It's like it's mini twist, but not mini. I wanted them actually to be more medium, but I guess my sister doesn't know how to do medium twists. But this style is so lightweight. Like my god, it's as if I have nothing on my hair. It's so lightweight, so lightweight. It's crazy. I was telling her that maybe I'm going to leave this style for like 2 months, but knowing me, I don't like staying with a hairstyle for too long, but I would try because this is cute. I love, by now you guys should know that I'm more of a brown kind of color when it comes to my hair. I don't like black. I don't know why. Is it weird that I don't like black? Even when I tint my hair, I'm always going for color 33 or something between 30 and 33, sometimes gold. I think when I was younger, I put like burgundy because those are like my favorite colors. Gold, burgundy, black, gold, burgundy, brown, right? Those are my colors. So I'm always rotating around those colors. Even sometimes in dresses, you see me with yellow, a lot of yellow, a lot of brown, a lot not... Funny enough, I don't have a lot of burgundy in clothes. I have a lot of yellow, gold, brown. And I'm slowly entering into my pink era because I wore pink the other day and I was like, this color looks good on you. I know sometimes as women, we like to say, oh, we don't like to wear pink because oh no, it's too girly, it's too girl. But pink really is a beautiful color. But hey, this is what I look like. This is the black. Listen. My sister is the kind that my sister is the kind that if I send her money after she does my hair, she's like, sis, why are you sending me money? I'm like, you don't have to. I said, and I told her, I don't have to, but I want to because you sat on my hair for long. And even if you're my sister, I feel like I need to honor the time you've spent doing my hair. So maybe I don't do it all the time, but when I see that it's been long and it always comes out good, I just like, hey sis, I just send it to her and she's like, why are you sending me money? I'm like, because of my hair. Man, you don't have to. I know, but I want to. So just say yes, thank you sis, and let's go about our day. But this is pretty. I think it suits me very well. It's very sobering. It's very sobering. The color is sober. I don't think when it comes to mini twist, I just feel like some of these colors are better, like maybe black or brown and burgundy, honestly. So maybe next time when I'll send her... Oh, actually, this mesh came from Cameroon because here in Quebec, to be very honest, we don't have a lot of variety. Like I see sometimes those in the States, they can buy all sorts of mesh, but me here in Quebec, it's sometimes hard for me to find a particular kind of mesh. Again, Quebec is very francophone. We may be limited in a few things, but when my sister came to Canada, she had a particular hairstyle on her hair, and I touched the mesh, and I was like, this is soft. This is not what they sell us in my grocery store. So I had to buy, and when my mother-in-law, in fact, mother-in-law, because it's my sister-in-law's mother. My gosh, when she came to Canada, I bought it and it came with the bags. So yeah, this is... I'm rambling. Sorry. I love my hair. But hey, this is cute. This is cute. So yeah. What do you guys think? I feel like whenever I come in front, I'm like dark. But when I come up behind, like my color or my skin color shows more. I feel like when I'm here, I'm dark, and then when I move a little bit, I'm like, okay, this is my color. There's not enough light in my bathroom, but hey, yeah. Anyways, I'm about to take the kids to the park. It's very sunny today. We're like at 19 degrees Celsius, so it's hot. It's I went outside. It's not like hot, scorching hot, but it's a good day to be out, not at home. So I'm just really going to take the kids to the park, let them play, have some fun. We're going to have ice cream later on. I've not yet had time to do my nails because I'm going to be doing my sister's hair tomorrow, and I don't want to do it, then I have to do the hair. I feel like they're going to break or they're going to hurt or something, so I'll just wait for me to do her hair. Then tomorrow evening I'm going to put on my press on nails, and then tomorrow is a public holiday, so that's that. Gosh, at this point I want to have holidays and I want to have like, yes, public holidays, I'm happy, but I never rest on those days. It's like there's just no way for me to rest at this point. I just need to take a week off and disappear, because as long as I'm in my house with kids running around, I don't have time for myself, and I'm beginning not to like it. Like, I have to book myself a vacation or something and disappear from these people for a time, a week to myself. Then when I come back, I'm rejuvenated, and I'm like, okay, fine, I can handle you guys again. I'm planning to have more. Oh, Lord help us. Anyways, let's go. Bravo, ma princesse. Wow. Come in, count. Attention. Bravo. Éteins qui d'abord? Ok. Doucement, doucement. S'il te plaît. Si tu as un problème, tu me dis, ok? Doucement, bravo, doucement. Doucement, mon bébé. Non, 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 non. Ok, oui, mets ici. Ok. Bravo. Ok, bravo. Bravo. Oui, après tu attrapes là-bas. Oui. Bravo.
Last time we talked, you had nothing to say. You chose to walk, give what we had away. I hope you get what you're looking for. But babe, with me, you close the door on everything we could have been. Don't go thinking we could be friends. No, you can't bring us back from the day. 'Cause when you say you need your space, then pull me close. I read your silence, louder than most. One day you're warm, the next day you're cold. Got me second guessing what I already know. I give you love, but you ration yours. You open up just to close the door. I stay up late, trying to read your mind. I can't read your mind, but your love got rules that change all the time. Why are you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? You hit me up when.
Hi, special one. So we have come to the end of this video, and when you see me sitting down here, then it means it's time for our heart-to-heart conversation. Yes, I know it's been a while, and I know I haven't been consistent in sitting down, but I'm going to try to do it more often. Again, I don't just want to sit here and see things in the flesh, right? Again, I always want to make sure that everything that I'm saying, be the words of encouragement or the Bible verses that I'm sharing, they really come from a place of revelation and really being led by the Holy Spirit. And so the past vlogs have really just been me chilling and just filming my face. But today, as I was done with everything, I just felt the need to share this word, and I'm going to share this, and I hope it encourages you. So what I want to share is this: please be patient with yourself and give yourself grace. I think for me, one of the hardest battles sometimes we as Christians we face is the battle of condemnation, right? Because there is a difference between condemnation and conviction. Conviction is when the Holy Spirit imprints in you or reveals something to you that pushes you towards God and makes you to hate sin or whatever act you've committed, right? And so conviction will always draw you closer to God. But condemnation is the enemy coming and whispering lies and deceit in your ear, and ultimately making you to run away from God, making you hate the character of God, making you feel like God doesn't love you, or he doesn't understand you, or that he has rejected and abandoned you. And so a lot of the times I've found myself really falling in that trap of condemnation where I will backslide, and then I'll just be like, again, I've done this, I've been praying for this thing again, I'm so angry again, I've not forgiven again. But God keeps reminding me that again, our walk with God, it's a journey. It's not about a destination. Because the ultimate goal is to be like Jesus and to be in eternity with him. And sometimes that process looks like breaking. That process looks like God completely shattering everything and rebuilding you on his solid foundation. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's all about tears, and sometimes it's God really just placing like a lens. Is it a refining lens? A lens on your life where it feels like he's exposing so much, where you feel like, am I such a bad person? But it's never God's goal to again condemn you or to make you feel small or to make you feel little. He shows or he exposes in order to reveal and to show you already that what is meant to be. And so there are so many times, like just as I was, again reminiscing over my skin journey, it was I've come to realize, or I've understood through trial and error, that the more I tried to push the process, the more I tried to use every product on my face, the more my face got worse. The more I wanted to get results quick, the harder or the more my skin was bad, and it just felt like, I was just doing the wrong things. But the moment I stuck maybe to one product and for a long period of time, the more I allowed for my skin to adapt and for my skin to react positively to said skincare product, and the more it helped in whatever treatments I was doing, and my skin got better and better. But I had to be patient, and it has taught me to also be as patient with myself, even with my work with the Lord, even with how I interact with other people, even in my relationships. Because yes, things we notice things, God himself, he will reveal things, but sometimes it takes time. It's a process where sometimes even God himself, he will peel things like an onion, layer after layer. And it's not that you're never done, but it's just like God will also reveal you things according to the capacity and your maturity. So the word of God says he will perfect everything in us, right? And that perfection, like I said, can look like breaking, can look like refining, it can look like us going through fire, it can look like us being in waiting seasons, it can look like us being sometimes persecuted by our loved ones. but just remind yourself that God is with you. So be patient with yourself. You can't learn everything at once. You can't change. I don't want to even say you can't change overnight, but again, because God can really do that transformation or that change in heart where one encounter literally it makes a 180 in your life, and your life is never the change. But be gracious to yourself on those days when it's hard. Be patient with yourself on those days where it feels like today you're good, tomorrow you're not good. Rely on God 100%, because remind yourself that you cannot do this on your own, and without the help of God you will keep failing and failing. So depend on God fully and trust that the work that He has started in you, He will bring it to fruition, because He will never leave nor forsake you. I hope this word has blessed you. Please let me know in the comment section what you enjoyed about this vlog. And again, I will see you guys in my next video. God bless you. Bye.